most important area, which is your headline, and the fact that you need to have a hopefully welcoming, approachable photo there. Now, I recently changed my LinkedIn photo because for 5 or 6 years I'd had a very smart Mark Lee with a tie, except I realised I very rarely wear a tie anymore. It wasn't congruent with the real life Mark Lee. So I've put a photo there that I hope is, and is instantly recognisable as well, I hope. How many people in the room do not currently have a current, up-to-date, professional-looking photo on their LinkedIn profile? You really, really should put one there if you want people to get in touch with you. People buy into people that they know, like and trust. Make it quick and easy for them to spot you. Can't tell you how many times I go to conferences or exhibitions, seminars, turn up at events, and somebody comes over and says hello, and I recognise them too, because we've been communicating either on general social media or through LinkedIn. We've been seeing each other's faces on a regular basis. It feels like you already know somebody. Really positive, really helpful. Your name, and then something about you. The first mistake most people make with their profiles on LinkedIn is they put what it says on their business card. Chartered accountant, sole proprietor, business advisor to SMEs. I have seen accountants' business cards, and I've seen accountants' LinkedIn profiles that don't even say that they are an accountant. Now, if you want to be found when people are searching for an accountant, you have to use that word. Doesn't matter what else you want to call yourself, but if you don't use the word accountant, your profile won't show up when people are looking for an accountant. If you're a tax specialist, you might put tax specialist and accountant. If you're a capital allowances specialist, if you're a tax investigation specialist, you would put words that people might use when they're searching for somebody like you. There's space to put quite a lot. Now, I'm an unusual character. I have what's called a portfolio career. I'm no longer in practice. I'm not just a speaker and a trainer. I run networks for tax experts and accountants. I'm also a speaker, writer and blogger for accountants. Yes, and that's what it says. Good. I was saying that off the top of my head and hoping that I had remembered to change it to that. For some time, I don't think my profile headline was as clear as it might have been. I've now just about got it right. Most of you won't need that little trick of putting a line to distinguish two different aspects of what you do. It's confusing for people. Now, I know that my profile is confusing for people. That's one of the challenges that comes with having a portfolio career.
Just a quick question, Mark. I know someone who works down in, or they work from home in Eastbourne. They've gone for the 123 Pall Mall Institute Director's address. What would they put down on that there? Would they put London or would they put Eastbourne? Is it?
Well, they would put what they want to be found. And now, there are more accountants in London than there are in Eastbourne, I would guess. So if I was them, I would probably put Eastbourne. What they might do is they might include here offices in Eastbourne and central London. As you can see, it shows your current role. Most people only have one, most accountants only have one current role. As you can see, I have 3 that are there. Puts your previous roles. The only reason it doesn't name the company that I used to be managing director of is because I don't want to name that company. If anybody knows my background, they will know why. I don't hold them in very high esteem, and in fact the company doesn't exist anymore anyway. Nothing to do with me, I hasten to know. But I still didn't want to name them. That's the only reason it's not there. As we said earlier, on your profile it only shows 500 plus. Doesn't matter whether you've got 3,000 plus as I have or not. It just shows that you're well connected. From a lead generation perspective, you want to be well connected. If you're only connected to 20 or 30 people, then you will be less attractive to other people on LinkedIn because you don't know anyone.